Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a book unhaul. It's time. It's been a few months. It's been a while since I did a book unhaul, so I am changing my book buying habits. So hopefully I don't have to be as ruthless in the future with unhauls, but today we're gonna be ruthless. I am gonna be getting rid of books that I bought wanting to buy books that other people love, but looking at them now, I just don't see myself picking them up. I don't want to read them, that kind of thing. So, or I've read them, gave them 3 stars, never want to read them again, kind of thing. We're gonna be ruthless. I'm excited, but yeah, just don't judge me, okay? Because there's gonna be some books I think that, I might have bought at the end of last year that I'm gonna get rid of. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna go through our shelves. I do have some books already set aside to unhaul. They're in my other room, they're in my office, so we're gonna do those there. But right now we're gonna go through my shelves and we're gonna do a little bit of unhauling. So, if you are interested, then keep watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys being here and watching and hanging out with me. And yeah, let's get started. Also, yes, I'm in pajama pants. What about it?
Kid again. Hard to swallow rainbow ice cream, knowing it's just vanilla flavored in. You tell me that you'll be here when the summer starts to fade away. Cross my heart, hope to die, but I know that you can't be making any promises. You keep changing up your mind like spin the bottle, playing hide and seek.
Okay, I'm gonna take these into the other room and then we're gonna go through all the books I'm gonna unhaul. Here are all the books that I'm gonna unhaul. Leia, you wanna say hello to everybody? This is Leia. She's a wanderer. She's my fearless leader. Zelda, if I can show you, is over in the corner.
She's just a girl. She's scared, so she stays over there.
Yeah, Zelda is a very scared little puppy, but Leia is she always wants to say hi. Isn't that right? So let's talk about them. Let's talk about these books. First off, we have Balance by Lucia Franco. I went into this with a very open mind. I thought I was actually going to love it. It's a dark taboo romance. And I ended up hating the love interest. What's his name? Kova. I know a lot of people love this series. I'm sure it's for a good reason. And I was like really actually enjoying this up until a certain point, and then Kova just started giving me the ick. And I don't know how to describe it. Also, another thing about this book is I had made a TBR video. This was like sometime, was it last year or the year before? I don't even remember. I don't remember when I read this, but I made a TBR video talking about this book and people were so rude about it. Not a lot of people. I think it was like
2 people.
I'm just like, how about you let people read books and form their own opinions? And I ended up hating the book, which is so ironic. But I did think I was going to love it. So I'm sad that I didn't love it. But yeah, I bought the paperback. I was like halfway through and I was like, oh my god, I have to buy the paperback. And then I ended up hating the book. But so yeah, I'm going to unhaul this because I just don't see myself continuing. So for all the girlies who love that series, please don't judge me for not liking it. Okay, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I actually think I would like this book, but I I've had it for forever, and I don't know. I've heard that the last book is kind of a letdown. Yeah, I don't know. This is like a YA mystery, I believe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really bad at unhauling books, by the way. I'm very much a hoarder. I think this is like my third ever book unhaul. So bear with me because I have a hard time. But like, let's be real. I've had it on my shelves for like a really long time, and yeah. Next up is going to upset a lot of the girlies, but like, I gotta speak my truth, okay? I gotta speak it. Zodiac Academy. I love how I said that like my voice was like quivering. Zodiac Academy. It's gotta go. It's just gotta freaking go. I have all of the books. The first book was a gift. So I'm sorry, Taylor. I love you. And I might keep the first book actually, because you know, I might do that. Because I did actually really enjoy the first book. But for one, the authors have made this series way too long. And I'm not going to read like 10 books of just absolute insanity. By the time I got to the fourth book, which everyone freaking spoils because, listen, when you tell people,
oh my god, just wait till you get to the fourth book, it's gonna like crush your soul.
that's kind of a spoiler. Which I know I'm saying that in this video, but like, just don't even read the series, honestly. Like, I'm encouraging you not to read the series. And I loved the first like 2 or 3 books. And then by the fourth one, I was just like, okay, this is like so the same thing over and over again. And I was not crushed. My soul was not crushed because I was just like, seriously, that was what I was anticipating. That was what the buildup was for. Like, I don't know. Just very disappointed. Also, what are these tabs that I used? Like, let me just show you. Do you see what was I using for tabbing? What is this? Hold on. I do not approve of that. So, I don't know. Okay, we're saying bye. We're saying goodbye. Okay, next up is The Kingmaker 1 and 2. I really, really wanted to love this, but the first one, it has a lot of, it's good, but it just, I don't know, it didn't click with me. Him by L. Kennedy. This is actually a good book, but I gave it 3.5 stars, and I just don't think I'm going to pick it up again. It's a male-male hockey romance, and I recommend it if you like male-male and if you like hockey romance. This is really a good one, but yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna reread this. Do I even need to talk about this? Like, Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, I read this whenever it got released, and I was just like, you know, I could have died. I could have lived my whole life without this, so we didn't need that. I have this random extra copy of Prisoner of Azkaban. Just an extra one, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Twisted Love by Anna Wong. I hated it. I think I gave it 2 or 3 stars. So I didn't despise it, but I didn't love it. And it's like, I kept the rest of the series because I love the rest of the series, but this one can rot. She Regrets Nothing. Fall of Cthulhu Omnibus. I'm giving this to Jake, I think. I think he wants this. Like, why did I bought this at half price. What was I thinking? I don't even read Western graphic novels. I read manga, but like, Western graphic novels, I don't know why. I just don't. Why did I buy it? I don't know. You tell me. Because I have no idea. Oh, here's another Zodiac Academy book. When I bought these were so outrageously expensive. Can I just say? Because this was before that they were like formatted all pretty. And oh, some of the ones I have, they don't even have page numbers. I was so annoyed because I got those copies and then they didn't have page numbers. Like, how are you gonna publish a book and not put page numbers. Are you kidding me? So yeah, they were outrageously expensive. The spines are just like not cute. They're just not. They're just so like gave us nothing. Gave us nothing. That's what this is giving. Oh God, I didn't realize I had so many. Here's Cursed Fates. They really gave us nothing with the no page count. Can you see this? Like, this is insane. There's no page count, you guys. The definition of give us nothing. I'm gonna be like a broken record, but I think that's the last Literary Academy book that I have. So they're all going goodbye. Fairy and Folk Tales of Ireland. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful book. But that's about it. Because I'm not gonna read it. Hogwarts Classics. Quidditch Through the Ages, and The Tales of Beetle and the Bard. I don't know, I just don't really, like, I don't want to have clutter of books just for the sake of having them. You know, I want to have books that, like, I love. Okay, this was a gift. Jake gave me this for one of my birthdays. I think it was, like, my 26th birthday. So I really have a hard time getting rid of this, actually. But it's the cookbook. You know, maybe I'll just go put this in my kitchen. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, on this pile here, first one on the pile is The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. I tabbed it. I didn't love this book. I think it was cute. And also this was like before I knew that Sarah Adams doesn't write any like smut. And I'm not against that, but it's a choice. It's a choice, and I think if you're gonna write an adult romance, come on. I need a little. So yeah. Next up is My Killer Vacation. Just absolutely not. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Again, like, I'm not gonna read this. And I just don't want to own it for the sake of owning it. Which I read My Killer Vacation, by the way. No, I'm never gonna. I just want to get rid of that as soon as possible. Guild by Raymond Kennedy. This was also a gift, so I have a hard time getting rid of books that were gifts. But now the pages of this one are falling out. If I can show you. So I don't even know if I'll be able to sell this. And it's tabbed. I used to tab books before I knew I was gonna like them. I don't do that anymore. I don't tab books if they're not like 5-star. So, okay, next up is Wolf Nation. This is actually a really good book. I read it, I think in quarantine. I was in my wolf era or something. I don't know. I know that's oversaid, but I don't care. I'm gonna still say it. I was in my wolf era. We're gonna get rid of that. It is a good book though. Especially if you like wolves. Book of Night by Holly Black. Listen. I tried to tab this and it looks like I gave up about halfway. God, this was so boring. It just sucks. Oh, I have a nameplate or a signature plate because I went to this signing or whatever. Like, it literally is personalized. It says for Lachlan on it. I wanted to keep it for the sake of the memories, for the memes, because I met some cool people. I have pictures from that, so I'll just keep the pictures and I'll get rid of the book. But that was a really cool night. Like, I went to the signing and then I saw friends that I had never expected to see. It was fun. But I'll get rid of this. I hated this. I hated it. Okay, it was actually really beautifully written, but it was just boring. Okay. The Ballad of Never After. This is a signed exclusive edition. But I already have Fairy Loot editions. Also, it looks like I tried to tap this. That's funny. Because I didn't like this. I love the first book. This one, I didn't love it. Okay, and then we have Once Upon a Broken Heart, signed exclusive edition. It's got a pink signature. Yeah, I don't need multiple copies, so I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, and then this, My Best Friend's Exorcism by Grady Hendrix. This was a big disappointment. Yeah, I don't know. I think I had different expectations going into this because it wasn't scary. It was more kind of like, I don't know if campy is the right word, but it had to do with like friendship. So that was great. But I'm never going to reread this. I do love the cover, but you know, it can go. Gilded Wolves by Roshani Chokshi. I wanted to love this so bad because people had said it was like Six of Crows, which not really, but I think I DNF'd this. Yeah, I DNF'd it like halfway. I just wasn't a fan of how one of the characters was portrayed. In reviews on Goodreads, people would say that she was autistic, and the way that she was portrayed was just like very basically how society views autistic people, stereotypical autistic. And every time I came across this character's point of view or this character, I would just cringe inside because I'm like, this is not representation for that. So I don't know if that's what the author intended. I think it is what the author intended. So I don't know. I couldn't get through it. I really couldn't, but I tried. I really tried. Now this one I feel weird getting rid of it. I have tried to read this. I don't know. I got like a couple pages in and I just put it down, never picked it back up again. It wasn't bad, but for some reason, I just have no interest in picking this up. I don't know why. Because I love one of his other books, but I don't know. Yeah, I just don't have anything to say about that. This one I also tried to read, The Silent Patient. And I got about halfway and I think I just put it down and I was like, I was trying to listen to it on audio and I just could not get into this for the life of me. So yeah, and I just don't think I'm gonna pick it back up. Like I thought I would, so I kept it. I was like, okay, I'll give it another try because a lot of people love this, but it's just, we're gonna take the L on that. Is that the correct way to say that? I've heard that saying before and I don't even know what it means, honestly. We're gonna take the L. Okay, anyway. This one I did read. None of this is true. The ending kind of ruined it. That's all I'm gonna say. The ending, because I was like obsessed, like I couldn't put this down. And then the ending happened and I was like, okay, chatter me. I think I've tried to unhaul this before and I didn't. The cover is so pretty. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I know a lot of people love this series. I just don't see myself picking it. I started this and I DNF'd it like while back, long time ago. I DNF'd it and I kept it because I thought I was gonna give it another try. Honestly, a lot of these books are books that I've either read and didn't like, or I'm never gonna read again, or books that I have tried to read, couldn't get into them, and then I'm like, okay, maybe it was right book, wrong time. But no, I think it's just the wrong book. I don't need them. This one, the reason this is on the chopping block and it's getting chopped is because it has been on my shelves for so freaking long. I have picked it up before. I think I read like the first 2 chapters and I didn't dislike it. But then I put it down and I never picked it back up again. And I feel like if I can read 2 or 3 chapters of a book and just not feel compelled to keep reading, I don't know, I just feel like that says something. So don't take me unhauling this as saying this is bad or anything, because I've heard amazing things about this book. I've not heard amazing things about the sequel, but I'm just gonna let it go. I don't know, it's been staring at me on my shelves and I'm like, you know, someone else will find this in half price books and they will pick it up and they'll love it. At least that's what I'm hoping. Okay, and then, oh my gosh, you guys, y'all are gonna be so mad at me. No, I'm just kidding. You're not gonna be mad. Sarah and Niktos. I just don't care.
I tried so hard.
And I think I did actually really like Shadow in the Ember whenever I read it. But I just remember I felt like it was like the same, she was like the same character as Poppy is what it felt like. And I never really felt super, super invested in Sarah and Niktos. I always just wanted Poppy and Cass. It makes me sad because I love From Blood and Ash and
It should have been a trilogy. It should have been a trilogy. It should have been a trilogy. It should have been a trilogy.
Or like, what do they call Twilight? Where it's 4 books, but it could have been a trilogy or 4 books. Just Poppy and Cass. It's what I wanted. Now this series is literally gonna be like 10 books. It's like another fucking Zodiac Academy, and I can't do it. Like, I DNF Light in the Flame. I just couldn't do it. So yeah, Sarah and Niktos, I'm sorry for those who love them, but like, I just don't. Okay, then we have some more JLA. White Hot Kiss. Feel bad on hauling it because I've not even tried to read it, but I just don't see myself starting a new series. There's another series by JLA that I love, and I'll reread that one before I ever pick up a new series from her. And that also goes for Wicked. I actually got this at half price. I still have the receipt. Okay, I bought this. Let's see. Okay, July 11th, 2021. It's been 3 years almost. Yeah, almost 3 years, and I've not even glanced at it. I've not even put it on a TBR. I've not even touched it, I don't think. So, well, other than like when I reorganize my shelves. So we're gonna unhaul those. Beautiful Bastard by Christina Lauren. I did read this. It was fine. It was dandy. I think I gave it 3.5 stars. Look, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tabs. That's hilarious. Yeah, we're gonna unhaul that. Okay, and then last one. Last but not least. Wow, I was looking for this. This is my Remain Nameless bookmark. It looks like I got 92 pages into this book. And I don't know what it was, but I just didn't keep reading. I didn't actually intentionally DNF this. I just stopped reading. And honestly, looking back, like, I'm just not gonna pick it back up. I've heard amazing things about Nikki Sloan's books, but I feel like I just don't need to own them. Like, maybe I can get them on Kindle. I don't know. I was so excited. This was my first Nikki Sloan book. And yeah, it fell flat, kind of. So that's all my books that I'm getting rid of. I'm really proud of myself, honestly.
Hush! Hush! Hush!
Okay. We did it. We did it, Leia. We did it. She slept in my lap the whole time, and now my lap is like super warm. Anyways, I'm about to sneeze. If you guys made it this far and you want to let me know, you can leave a koala emoji and a book stack emoji. Koala because Leia reminds me of a koala. She's my little koala bear. Book stack, obviously, because I'm unhauling books. If you did like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. If you want more content from me, I have Patreon and Instagram. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know in the comments if you unhaul books on a regular basis, because I don't. I tend to like wait a few months and then just like collect a bunch of books that I don't want anymore. I know some people unhaul them on a monthly basis. I think that's beautiful, and I want to do that. I need to be that person, but I aspire to be that person. So maybe we'll work our way towards that. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.